welcome to another Goliath guitar tutorial. My name's Gareth Evans and today we're learning a fantastic song, Let It Be by the Beatles. I'm teaching a solo fingerstyle version of the song. It is a pretty difficult arrangement to play, especially if you're a beginner guitar player. If you are looking for just a simple version of the song, don't worry, stick around. I will teach basic chords to begin with and keep the lesson relatively easy at the very start, but then I will get progressively more difficult as it goes along. Do try and stick around for as long as you possibly can. You never know, you might surprise yourself. If you do want to go and listen to a full playthrough of the version that I'm teaching today, click the video that's playing on your screen right now to go and see it. If you don't have annotations available right now, you will find a link for it in the description. If you do prefer to learn just by reading guitar tabs, I have made a full version of the tabs available. You just have to click the tabs that are on your screen now. Again, if your annotations aren't enabled, click the link that's in the very top of the description and that'll take you there. Remember that the only thing that I charge for my lessons is your appreciation, so give that like button a quick thumbs up if you do appreciate free high quality guitar tuition, and as an added bonus you do get an instant 10% increase in guitar skill just by clicking the thumbs up button. How awesome is that? Okay, so if you're just here for the chords, simple version, okay, I'll teach you that to begin. Okay, the chords that you're going to need for the whole of the song, there's only 4 of them. The first chord is C, okay? First fret on the 2nd string, 2nd fret on the 4th string, 3rd fret on the 5th string, and you're not playing the 6th, that's muted, or not played, and that's your C chord. 2nd chord is a G, 3rd fret on the 1st string, 3rd fret on the 6th string, 2nd fret on the 5th string. Okay, next A minor, 1st fret on the 2nd string again, 2nd fret on the 3rd and 4th string, not playing the 6th. Last chord is F, okay, barred 1st fret all the way across, 2nd fret on the 3rd string, 3rd fret on the 4th and 5th string, there and there. You could play it like this, with your thumb over the top like I like to do. Okay, so if we strum these chords, the verse goes a bit like this: C to start with, C, G, A minor, then F. Second time is a bit different. You just go, you miss the A minor, so it's C, G, F, and back to C to finish as the 4th chord. Okay, so that's the whole of the verse. Now the chorus is slightly different because you start on the A minor, so it's A minor, G, F, and then C. Okay. So that first bit is different in the chorus. The second bit in the chorus is exactly the same as the second bit in the verse. C, G, F, and then back to C. Okay, so that's how to play it very, very simply. Okay, let's get on to some of the finger picking then. We'll start with the intro. Okay, that's what we'll learn to begin with. So we start on our C shape. So with our right hand here, we're playing 2, 3, 4 and 5, thumbs on 5, index on 4, middle finger on 3, ring finger on 2, okay? Followed by thumb on 5, and then just the 2, 3 and 4 on their own. So it's thumb on fingers together, thumb, and then just fingers, okay? If you want to play the first strum a bit like an arpeggio, you play 5, 4, 3, 2 in quick succession, or like an arpeggio. Okay? And then you play the open 6th string and hammer onto the 1st fret on the 6th with the index finger. Okay? And then you move to the 3rd fret on the 6th and play the G shape. For this we're just using open 2nd, 3rd and 4th string with the root note there on the 3rd fret of the 6th, so it's... Okay, pretty simple, 6, 4, 3, 2, all together, as an arpeggio if you like, followed by 6, 4, 3, 2 on their own, and then 6 again. Okay, pretty simple. Okay, so let's back up to the very beginning. This is what we should have so far. Okay, once more. Okay, next we move to the A minor shape. Same principle again applies with the right hand, whereas you're playing 5, 4, 3 and 2 to begin, followed by 5 in its own and then 4, 3, 2 on their own. Okay, this time the very last note is the 3rd fret on the 6th string, okay? Okay, next you move to the F shape, but you're playing F slightly different for this intro. You're playing it like this. Okay, so if you leave your fingers on that A minor shape, just bring your thumb over the top to play the 1st fret on the 6th string. If you don't like your thumb over the top, you can always use your 1st finger and swap your fingers around on that A minor shape like so. And bring your thumb over the top for the 5th. Okay, I do recommend you learn to use your thumb to be able to play the top string, especially if you're going to do fingerstyle, because it's pretty important. So when we get to this F shape, again 6, 4, 3 and 2 together, followed by 6 and then 4, 3, 2 together again, but you do lift the finger off the 4th string to play that open. Okay, followed by one final pluck on the 6th string. Okay, so these last 2 bars go like this. Okay, once more time. Okay, so all in all, these first 4 bars should go like this. Okay, and then back to the C shape again, play exactly the same as we did the first time. To the G, again, begins the same. Okay, after you play the 6 and then 4, 3, 2 individually, you play 6, 4 and then 3 as individual plucks. So it goes, the whole of the G this time sounds like this. Okay? Okay, now we get to the F. We play it slightly different this time because there's a bit of a rundown, but I'll play it for you first. It goes. Okay, so F this time is played with the thumb over the top, index finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string, middle finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, ring finger on the 3rd fret of the 4th string. Okay, and to begin with, when we play the finger roll, we lift off the 3rd string, so the 3rd string's open for now, and we play a hammer on just after we do the finger roll with the right hand, okay? Okay, followed by 6, and then we move the finger down to the 2nd fret of the 4th, the 3rd string's now open. You play 3 and 4 together, okay? Open 4th on its own. Okay? And then to the C shape. Regular C as usual, 5, 4 and 3 as a finger roll. Then it's followed by this picky bit. Okay, that's just a simple 5, 3, and then 5, 4, 3, okay? Okay, so all in all, pretty simple. Okay, so these last 2 bars together go. Okay, so that's the whole of the intro. If we back up to the very start, I'll count us in and we'll play it together if possible. Let's try it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, that then leads into the verse. Before we get into the verse, I just want to take a quick moment to remind you to click the like button if you're enjoying this video so far, and also parts 2 and 3, or whatever remains of this tutorial after I finish this video, will be available only exclusively on my website, GoliathGuitarTutorials.com. You can find that page just by clicking the top of the description as usual. All the content on my website is absolutely free. I do get a lot of comments sometimes, where's the rest of the tutorial, or can't wait for the rest of the tutorial. 9 times out of 10, just click the top of the description and you'll be able to find it. Okay, so let's move on to the verse. The verse goes a bit like this to begin. Okay, so that's what we'll learn to begin with. Start off on the C shape. This time we'll play it a little bit differently because we need we need to make that 2nd fret there on the 3rd string at some point. So what I do is I switch up my index finger and bring it over to the 2nd fret on the 4th string to begin, okay? So that frees up my middle finger then to make the 2nd fret on the 3rd string when needed. Okay, so the pick in, 3 and 5 together, followed by 4, and then open 3, and then up to the 2nd fret on the 3rd string, and you play that again. Okay? And then you lift your middle finger off so the 3rd string's open again, and play 5, 4, and 3. Okay? And then over to the G shape. So if you just stick your finger on the 3rd fret of the 6th string for now, we just play 6, 4, 3, 4. Okay, so we're leading up from the C bit. Okay, now add your index finger to the 1st fret of the 2nd string. Play 6 and 2, hammer up to that 3rd fret on the 2nd string. Okay? Followed by 4 and then 3. Okay, next we move on to the A minor shape. This bit goes like this. Okay, so we play this slightly differently with the left hand to begin with, because your regular A minor shape is like that. So what we do is we switch the middle finger with the ring finger to play it like that. Leave the 4th string open, we don't need that for now. Okay, so you play 5 and 1 together to begin, followed by 3, 2, and then 1. Okay, then move over to the 3rd fret on the 6th string and the 3rd fret on the 2nd string with the ring finger and little finger respectively, like so. You play 6, 2, 3, and then 4. Okay, next you leave your little finger where it is, and your index finger in fact on the 2nd string, 1st and 3rd fret, like so. Bring your thumb over the top for the F root notes, bring fingers to the 3rd fret of the 4th string, middle finger to the 2nd fret of the 3rd string there, okay? So basically you've got your F shape as before, but you've got your little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string to begin with. So from there to here. In fact, the middle finger stays where it is from that G shape also. Go here, we play. Okay, so we start off with a pinch on 2 and 6, pulling off on the 2nd string to the 1st fret, from the third, followed by 4 then 3. Okay, next we play 6, 2 and then 3, pulling off from the second string to open. Okay, so all in all, if we back up to the A minor shape as well and play them both 2 bits together, it should sound like this. Okay, so all in all, the verse so far will sound like this. I'll count us in so we can play it together. 2, 3, 4. So the second part of the verse, okay, starts off on the open C chord as we did before. You pinch on 5 and 1 to begin, followed by 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now what we do is we move our middle finger over to the first fret on the first string, play 5 and 1 together and pull off to open on the first string. Okay? Then we play 2 and then 1 to finish off. Okay? So all in all, the C sounds like this. Okay, next we go to the G shape, 3rd fret on the 2nd and 6th string. Okay, that's the sequence. 6, 2, 3, 4 to begin with, followed by 6, 4, 1, 2. So all in all, okay, and with the previous shape, it should sound like this. Next to this awkward F shape again with the little finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. Okay, so you've just got your fingers there like I described earlier. This time, we'll just start off another pinch on 2 and 6 with a pull off from the 3rd to the 1st fret on the 2nd string. So you lift your little finger. Followed by 4 and then 3 open. Okay, so you lift your middle finger. Okay, pull up, 4, 3. And then you move down to this shape, 2nd fret now on the 4th string, leaving your index finger there on the 1st fret of the 2nd. So you play 4, 2, and then open, 4, and then 3. Okay? Next to the C shape, 5, 3, and 2 as a finger roll. Okay? After that, we play a little sequence which leads in to the next part of the verse. So that is 5, 5, 3, 5, 4, 3. Okay? Okay, so these last two shapes. Okay, if we back up to the second half of the verse, it sounds like this. So let's back up and play the whole verse together and I'll count us in, so let's see if we can do it. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and that should be it for the intro and the first part of the verse. If you do want to go now to watch part 2, like I said, available absolutely free, or if you want to go and download the tabs, there'll be links for, or the link for that will be directly underneath this video here in an annotation. Otherwise, top of the description as always, if your annotations aren't enabled. Also, if you want to go and listen to my full cover before you carry on, that'll be linked down the bottom, in the middle probably somewhere. And if you do want to go and see a full list of all the tutorials that I've ever done, 100% absolutely free, click the link that's on the bottom right hand side of your screen, that'll take you there. Okay, thanks for watching, thanks for clicking the thumbs up button, and thanks for all your appreciation and support. So that's the end of this lesson. I'll see you again in the next one. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.